4.
You want to go ahead and then we'll get started? Okay.
You want me to? Oh, sorry.
We're going to start with some comments from Coach. Then we'll open it up to questions for Meg Carney in the center, Olivia Adamson, and then we'll let them go back to the locker room, and we'll go back to the coach. So, you ready?
We're super excited moving on to a Final Four, which is a destination we've wanted to be all year. I thought it was a great game. I think in particular, our defense was outstanding today. I mean, probably their best game of the year. I thought Tessa Query on defense was unbelievable. And then she's sitting right here, Olivia Adamson led us on the draw and on offense and really, I think, put the team on her back today when we were struggling early offensively. But defense wins championships, and the defense came ready to play today, which is just so awesome. And, there was just never any lack of belief. There was never any doubt, and we knew we were going to be able to get it done. And just so proud of them. I think they're such an unselfish group that loves to play together, and just incredibly proud and excited to continue our season.
We'll open it up to questions for the players. Just please indicate which player your questions for. We'll start with Emily and go to Meg.
So for either of you, JMU's defense was outstanding today, very aggressive. What was the game plan getting around that and having success?
They're a very great defense, well coached, but we had our own game plan going in. We were prepared for them. One of our goals was to try and get them to switch out of their zone, and we did that. So that was on our game plan, and we stuck to that, and we just worked together on offense and just put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, I just don't think that there's an offense in the country that's like us, and we just wanted to play like us, and we did today. So.
Kind of on the same question, but Olivia, what were you seeing from the defense that you consistently kept going right in front of the crease, got the feed, knocked it in the back of the goal? So what were you seeing on the defensive side that allowed you to do that so often?
Yeah, well, I think that our players up top did a great job dodging and drawing that defense, and we have so many threats that it's impossible to cover all 7 of us. And I think Coach Treanor just did a great job pointing out some of the holes, and I just found them and finished the ball.
Yeah, so Megan, whichever you feel comfortable answering. I was curious about the defense too. I mean, 7 goals is the fewest they've scored all season, and I'm wondering what you guys saw from the defensive perspective from your teammates.
Yeah, our defense, I said at halftime when we came in the locker room, they were just keeping us in the game. They were playing out of their minds, especially the first half when we couldn't finish on offense. But they really held us in that game, and we looked at each other on offense and said we got to finish the ball because they're doing a lot of work right now, and we got to step up on our side.
Meg, was it just as simple as you had to finish, or did you have to make any offensive adjustments based on what they were doing?
No, we just stuck to our game plan. I don't think we really changed anything on offense. We have a few different looks that we were going for, and we just stuck to that and just ran our offense. I think it's been a while, so it was good. Just have fun out there and just play Syracuse lacrosse.
And Olivia, what was working on the draw today? I mean, you had a 6-foot Glorton Award finalist on the circle. Like, what did you do to make sure that you got it in your stick?
I think the circle was amazing today. Katie Goodale, Sierra Cockrell, Emma Tyrell, they're amazing players and the best teammates to have on the circle, and they were just communicating to me. I was talking to them. We were just trying to figure out different ways that we could beat them, and just worked out in our favor.
Take 2 more for the players.
This is for Megan. I just want you to take me through that behind the back goal at the end of the game.
I wish you could take me through it too. Afterwards, I asked Morta. I was like, I knew it came from her. I didn't really know she threw that behind the back. I kind of just caught it and then finished it. But yeah, afterwards I was like, did you throw that?
Was that something you practiced behind the back shots? Or
I mean, no, just not necessarily. It's not really a focus. The last game when she threw that same sort of transition pass to me, I told her I wanted to finish it behind the back, but it wasn't the right time to do that. So it just happened today, and she fed the ball to me.
Spectacular.
I have a question for Megan. What's it like to be able to play in the Final Four this time?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Shit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you.
We're just really excited. I think Megan's poured her heart into this program for the past 5 years, and I know I grew up watching her, and she was someone I always looked up to. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to win it for all of our seniors, especially Meg.
Thank you. I'll let you guys. It was more just the last game of the dome, but. Congrats, girls.
I'm curious about, from your perspective, what was your game plan and how were you able to limit her as much as you did today?
Well, I just really think our defense in particular was really ready to play this game. Caitlin DeFelice-Watkins did such an amazing job, and they knew exactly what they were going to run and how they were going to run it, and the defense was so prepared. We also made a big adjustment moving Tessa to defense, which I think really benefited us. And then, just knowing that she gets a lot of goals from transition and from free position. So if we could limit that, we limit a lot of her production. But just the defensive game plan was just amazing, and I'm so proud of them.
Another question regarding the lineup. You had Maddie Baxter starting for the second game in a row, and Natalie Smith wasn't starting. Just wanted to know, what was the decision making in that process?
Well, we have really some spectacular middies and just kind of what we've been going with. But, Nat had 4 goals last game. I thought she was amazing today, especially early. Her and Liv had a connection, and she really stepped up. So, we play them, they're ready to run. They run a lot. We want to play fast. And so they're all getting shifts. It's just, dominating your shift when you're in, and I think they did a great job of that.
So the offense today was able to get around one of the best defensive units in the country. Could you speak to the depth that you have and how that enables you to compete with any team in the country, regardless of how great their defense is?
Yeah, I'm looking at the stat sheet right now. Our 2 players that combined for 17 points last game, looks like they had 2 points this game. So it's an incredible offense. Any given day, anybody can step up, and you can't run defensive game plans to stop 1 or 2 or 3 players. It's such a dynamic offense with 7 people out there that can truly score and take over. And today it was Olivia Adamson's day, and she's just an amazing offensive player who doesn't really get a lot of credit. But just in general, it's just really hard to stop when you have 7 people that can dominate a game.
We're going to go back there to Sam, and then I think it's Jesse. I can't really see, but okay.
I also wanted to go to that behind the back pass, behind the back goal sequence. I just want to know why you think this team is able to be so creative like that in the moment.
Well, they have a lot of chemistry together, and they've played together for a while, and they've just totally bought into playing team ball and to play unselfish. And they've been playing like that all year, and then today a lot of it was able to be on display, especially in that play, to really solidify the game. And they're just fun to watch. They're fun to coach. They're willing to take chances. They're willing to really share the ball, and that makes them such a special offense.
Kayla, first of all, congratulations on making the championship weekend. I want to go back to kind of the depth question that was asked. Just how vital will that be next weekend when you guys, once again, play some of the best teams in the country and try and find different players to beat the opposing team?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be ready. This is, like I said, a destination we wanted to be at all year in the Final Four, and these players are ready for it. They're excited, and whoever we play, we've played before this year. So, with either being BC or Notre Dame, so we're fired up and excited to get to championship weekend.
JMU held you guys off the board for the first 13 minutes. What were they doing so well, and how'd you kind of adjust to, eventually finish and get rolling there?
Yeah, we ran an offense today that we really haven't ran much all year, and I'm glad we had it. And we talked about it prior to the game that we might be running it, and we kind of went into it. And the players have a lot of trust in it; they've run it before, and that really helped us make that change. Just being able to switch it up, and but they just never had any doubt. They knew that we were just kind of slowly getting into the game, and the defense had their back the whole time, which was awesome. Was able to limit them. And then when they really started to get into a groove, they were able to be productive.
You mentioned Jen Queer. I mean, I know her mom, Jen, but Tessa, and you moved her to defense. And I'm curious about why you decided for this game to do that.
Well, we actually did it last game as well, but she's been running in the midfield, and she's an amazing midfielder. She can score goals. I mean, she's probably one of the best shooters on our team, but it's hard to have her off the field, even if it's a short shift. She's just such an amazing player, and we need to have her on the field at all times. And I give a lot of credit to Kenzie Kent, because that was her idea, and she's been talking about it for a while. And I feel really fortunate. I have such an amazing coaching staff, and that are brilliant and come with amazing ideas. And that was a big part of Kenzie's idea. So happy to have her on our staff.
Thank you all.
Congrats, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
For anyone who's thinking of going to carry the